Hi there. Have you ever wondered how the political climate in the US swings like a pendulum? Just like the steady rhythm of a pendulum, the American political landscape oscillates between the blue of the Democrats and the red of the Republicans. It's an intricate dance, fueled by the shifting sentiments of the American populace, policy successes, and the ever-present winds of change. Take, for instance, the recent events in the Empire State. Once a stronghold of blue, New York now finds itself on the precipice of a potential political shift. The Republicans are gaining ground, riding a wave of concern about crime and inflation. This has resulted in competitive races in districts that were once considered safe for Democrats, signaling a potential shift in the balance of power. In the same vein, the 2022 midterm elections saw marijuana legalization, a traditionally Democratic issue, meet mixed results across various states. This suggests that the priorities of the American voter are evolving, and with it, the political landscape. These shifts and turns, swings and roundabouts are all part of the political pendulum's movement. And right now, it seems we are witnessing the rise of what some are calling the red wave. So, what exactly is this red wave, and how did we get here? The red wave refers to the surge in Republican support, but where did this wave start to build? Picture this, it's the year 2022, a pivotal time for the political landscape of the United States. The seeds of the red wave are being sown, and we're about to trace that journey. Let's start our journey in the heart of the Big Apple, New York. Traditionally a deep blue state, something unexpected started to happen. The Republicans began gaining ground, a political shift that seemed almost unheard of, but why? Well, the answer lies in two critical issues: crime and inflation. These concerns started to take precedence, and the Republican stance on these issues began resonating with the voters. In the midst of deepening economic struggles, the Republicans offered a message of fiscal responsibility and law and order, and the citizens of New York started to listen. The political trends started favoring the Republicans, with figures like Mike Lawler gaining popularity over their Democratic counterparts. Even deep blue districts, like the 17th Congressional District, a place where Biden would have won by 10 points in 2020, began to show signs of turning red. But New York wasn't alone in this shift. Other states began to swing in favor of the Republicans, indicating a national trend. The red wave wasn't just a local phenomenon, it was becoming a national wave of Republican support. But here's the catch. Politics is much like the ocean, unpredictable and ever-changing. The same waves that carry a party to power can also come crashing down. The red wave may be rising now, but remember, in politics, nothing is permanent. While the tides seem to favor the Republicans, it's important to remember that waves can crash as quickly as they rise. So the question remains, will the red wave continue to surge, or will it recede as quickly as it appeared? Only time will tell. Now, let's forge ahead and explore the impact and potential future of this red wave. The red wave is more than just a political shift. It has real-world implications and potential future outcomes. Imagine the pendulum of politics swinging towards a red wave, a surge of Republican influence. This shift isn't confined to the halls of Congress or the campaign trail. It permeates into the everyday lives of people, shaping policy decisions and impacting social issues. Let's take a look at the potential ripple effects. On the policy front, the red wave could bring changes in areas like economic policy and criminal justice. The focus may shift towards business-friendly regulations and tougher stances on crime. For instance, New York voters have voiced concerns about crime and inflation, issues that traditionally favor Republicans. If the red wave continues to rise, we could see policy responses that echo these concerns. Moreover, the red wave could influence the debate over social issues. As an illustration, consider the recent mixed results for marijuana legalization. While it's popular among US voters, its success at the ballot box has been inconsistent. If the red wave continues to swell, it might put a halt on the progress of marijuana legalization, as Republicans are typically more conservative on this issue. Now let's gaze into the crystal ball and speculate on the future of the political climate. The 2022 midterm elections could be a turning point. If Republicans manage to seize control of the House, It would solidify the red wave and potentially set the stage for further Republican gains in the future. The issues that voters care about most will play a critical role. If concerns about crime and inflation continue to dominate, the red wave could continue to grow. But here's the thing about politics. It's as unpredictable as the weather. The red wave might crest and then recede, replaced by a blue wave. Or it might continue to build, reshaping the US political landscape in the process. As the red wave continues to build, it's clear that the US political climate is as dynamic as ever. What happens next is anyone's guess. Be sure to hit that like or subscribe button and keep being curious, beautiful, and continue learning. Check out some of my other videos and keep staying curious.